Okay, everyone, let's get unboxing. This is a Canon M6 Mark II that I bought from KEH.com. It's used. The condition that they had was like new minus. I'll post all the conditions that they sell. And this was about $600, $650 or something. So let's see how it is. Okay. So all this just says is, so I can get it down. Yeah, all it says is that is thank you for shopping with us. That's pretty much it. So they've bubble wrapped it, and it's in like a package. So that's really it for the box. There's nothing much in it. Comes with the original charger. I don't see a battery. Now I'm thinking it's in here. This is the actual pack that they ship it in. Oh my god, it's terrible. They not. There's the actual camera in a plastic bag. Actually, two plastic bags. There's one bag, and then there's another. There we go. So it looks basically brand new. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks basically brand new. The sensor is also quite clean in there. Like, there's not much of anything in there. It's barely been used based on, if you look at, I don't know if you look at the metal ring around it, there's like barely any scuff mark indicating that it's not really being used that much. I'm gonna go put this back on. Let's do a quick specs comparison. So both of these are EFM mounts. They're both APS-C. The M50 on the right is a 24 megapixel sensor, and the M6 Mark II is a 32 megapixel sensor. Both can do 4K video, except the M50 can only do it at 4K 24 frames per second with contrast-based autofocus, which is terrible. The M6 Mark II can do 4K 30 frames per second uncropped with face detect autofocus, so you have much better 4K video, period. The sensor is better on the M6 Mark II. It's to be seen how much of a difference it makes going from 24 to 32. I personally never felt the need that, I need more pixels, unless like one or two particular shots where I really had to crop in, I really felt the need for it. But apart from that, 24 has been plenty. And the third biggest difference is in the shutter speeds. The M50 Mark II can do up to 14 frames per second, but it can't autofocus on every shot. It will autofocus on the first one, and the 13 shots that come after it will, or 13 or whatever the buffer size is locked to the same focus the first shot was. This guy on the left can do 14 frames per second with continuous autofocus at 32 megapixels, but it also has the ability to do pre-burst RAW at 30 frames per second with a crop applied down to 18 megapixels. So much better in that regard. And again, you have a bigger or a more dense, it's a denser sensor. Additionally, the biggest difference is EVFs. This one, if we turn it around, you can see it has an EVF. This one actually does not have an EVF, which I guess it's a problem, but I very rarely use EVF anyway. And they do have an extension in the case I do need it. The other biggest problem or difference is in the physical dials of them. So if I were to stack them up like this, you can see that this one only has one dial, whereas this one has that one and another one, and a multifunction ring on it, which makes it much easier to change your settings on the fly, which I actually had issues with on the M50 when I went to do a track video for a race day. But yeah, those are the big ones. And then lastly, this one has a fully articulating screen, right? This one can only do this tilt up, all the way up, or that. I don't know. Yeah, whatever that is. Not the biggest issue. I have personally, the only one I use the most is this and this. When I'm trying to take shots of myself in it or video, like you can see in the camera if I focus, you can see the M6 on me. Yeah, you can see the M6 Mark II. It's a silver one being recorded on, but yeah, same camera, different color. So those are the physical attributes that are different and the specs of it. The rest, this one has a Type-C port and it supports Type-C charging, which the M50 did not do. It still has the micro HDMI. This one still also has a Wi-Fi, and then you have a headphone and microphone jack in there. So yeah, those are the physical differences. The reason comes, why did I upgrade this? Particularly, it's the 4K video. This one does 4K 30 frames per second, which is like a bare minimum if you're making YouTube videos or recording any kinds of videos. That too uncropped. So big game changer, absolutely must. And the other reason is I have a lot of EFM cameras already, or lenses already. I have the one that the video is being recorded on is a 16mm Sigma Prime f1.4. I have a 32mm EFM Sigma Prime f1.4. I have a 70-300 EF lens, and I have a 18-135 EFS lens. So I already had 4 lenses that I actively use. 2 of them are native to EFM, and 2 of them are the older mount. The older ones I can use with the RF mount eventually in the future, but for now, I wanted to have a small body and not spend almost $2,000 to get the minimum, which is an R7 or an R6 Mark II. Those were the 2 ones I was looking at. This particular guy was 600 from KEH, 650, I think. So yeah, I got 2 of these for the price of one used R7. So I guess it's a steal. They both have 32 megapixel sensors, so kind of does the job for me for now. We'll see in the future. But yeah, that was primarily why I got it. Yeah, this is my first impressions of this camera. So far, I like it. The video is amazing compared to the M50, as you can already see on the screen. And the condition of this camera was immaculate. Like, it's so nice. Like, it's barely used. I've ordered a leather grip for it, and the screen protectors are coming in. That's about it. I might get the EVF too, just because I do occasionally use it. It's going to look a bit wonky, but that beats me. I don't use flashes on here anyway. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. If so, please leave a like, and I'll be continuing to make more of other tech products and photography-based videos. Thank you.